Hey, Crafty Besties. It's your Crafty Bestie, Tabby. And we're going to do some December journal prep and maybe move some things off the desk. And I'm sure you're wondering, why does she have all these distress oxides on her desk? I don't even know either. But these are the distress oxides that I have. And I have some stencils. And I thought we would continue prepping our Crafty Bestie Elizabeth's December journal. So here's some bigger and a couple of smaller stencils that I have. This is not all my stencils. But I do want to give y'all a sneak peek. You know our Crafty Bestie George and how much I love him. Well, he always has ideas for how I should do the December. And he always thinks he's got, really good ideas, and he does. But I want him to do his ideas, and I'm going to do my ideas. So, I made him a December journal too. And as you can see, I didn't finish the edges. And this is just those Amazon packing envelopes like I did with Crafty Bestie Elizabeth's. And his signatures are not hidden signatures. They're down the spine. And I used a pack of scrapbook paper that I've had for a long time and hadn't used. So, Crafty Bestie George is going to be doing side-by-side December things this year with us so that we can see what his ideas are. And I also decided to get my birds, bees, and butterflies stickers back out because I see that Louisa and Barbara are using bee papers. And I don't want Elizabeth to feel left out. And I've got a lot of butterflies in here. But we also have bees. So I'm going to make sure she has some bees in her journal too. Because I thought that might be fun. Maybe she'll enjoy it. Elizabeth, if you don't enjoy bees, you can let me know. And at first, I had thought that I would put this door on top so it'd open up, but it just didn't look right with the fabric. So December 2024 for Crafty Bestie Elizabeth has butterflies on the front, and I thought we would take our distress oxides. Now look at these papers. Are they fun or what? I mean, she told me what her favorite colors were. So except for a brown, I didn't do a brown page. I did a white page instead of brown. But blue, yellow, orange, and brown. So I did the colors that she said were her favorites. But I thought that we could make some of these pages a little more interesting by adding some things from our stencils to like make it more interesting. Instead of just like bright yellow, we could add some other colors. Maybe we could add the brown here. So I have walnut stain, I have barn door, I have scattered straw, antique linen. This hasn't even been opened yet. Pine needles, shabby shutters. These are the old colors. This is brushed corduroy, dried marigold, milled lavender, Victorian velvet, which I think might look really good on this yellow rusty hinge, pumice stone, chipped sapphire, and weathered wood. Now, I think I want to try some Victorian velvet on here. But this ink pad, oh yeah, okay, we can do that. That ink pad's not too dry. Yeah. The Crafty Bestie Tabby. I don't have one of those daubers. Well, my daubers go missing from time to time. So look, I have some makeup brushes that I use as well. So we're going to daub with makeup brushes. We're going to make this the greeting to the Ephemerimber page. I think this will look good. And we're going to just do it down the middle. With Victorian velvet. I don't know what it is about pink and yellow that I love so much. And no, it's definitely not a Christmassy themed Ephemerimber journal. So maybe that's something somebody else might like, but it's ta-da! Let's see if we can also make some of this on the side with some, where's that green? I love this green and how it looks on yellow, because I've done that before. Y'all, I know I need to label the sides of them maybe. I did get some Villainous Potion. That's a new one. And Black Soot is a old one that we still use a lot. So if you don't have a dauber, there's other things you can use. For example, makeup sponges. They're pretty efficient at doing what we want to do with it. And you can make it lighter or darker, just to do something different down the side. And because it is 2024, I'm going to try to find the 2 and the 4 and see if I can make it like really pop for the 2 and the 4. Two. And 4. So 24, because this is really like one of my favorite times of year for this stuff, and I am pretty excited. Because I really think this is the bee's knees. So we're going to use the bees from the Bees, Butterflies, Bees, Birds, and Butterflies sticker anthology. There is the USB, or ISBN number, sorry, USB, the ISBN number. I got this off of Amazon, so if you want the DK sticker book, the Bees, Birds, and Butterflies sticker anthology, these are really super gorgeous. So I wanted it to be so that Elizabeth would have plenty of room to make double spreads, because there's 18 days of Ephemerimber, and so I tried to make it so there's 18 double spreads for her to use. But I also want to add some pockets and things, and I love this bag, and I think it's so fun to have pockets made from bags. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut this with an arch, and then we're gonna fold this down so that you can see that it is a pocket, and it's gotta go in the middle. let's put it on the front cover. Let's put it inside on the front cover because it seems to be the only place wide enough for it. So we're going to put it here so Elizabeth can put her, maybe she can put her little scraps and things there that she might want to use later. Maybe she has an idea for something that she wants to use. And I use Aleene's tacky glue. You can purchase this pretty much anywhere in the U.S. You get it at Walmart. You can buy it on Amazon. Buy it on Walmart.com. Aleene's tacky glue is my favorite glue for most things because it is super inexpensive as far as glues go, and it is super sturdy, which I love that sturdiness. And I have some just like ink, like craft ink. It's not terrific, but it, you know, could be worse. The craft inks don't really distress things as well as I would like, but it is useful. And I want to make sure that we have useful things. And this is when you craft on a budget, you use what you can find. And trust me when I say what you can find. I'm going to put this in here because it's a sticker. And we'll put that in there. And it's going to have other little magical things in there too. I also have some really pretty washies that I thought might look pretty. So we are going to take some of this washi because I think it goes really well. And we're just kind of go right here to make the little stripe to highlight the 24 and the B. I'm just going to make a little stripe here with this washi that matches really well. And it seems like really plain and boring and whatever, but when you get into making the ephemera ember, you'll realize that as you begin to make things, you're going to want more pockets and stuff. So I am making this pocket, and I will make some other pockets with different kinds of papers. We're just going to embellish this pocket because it needs embellishments. And these are not stickers. My crafty bestie Lisa, who I work with at my job, where I work, we're in different departments, but it's so cool to work with people who are in different departments. And she does a different kind of thing than I do, but we still have that same commonality of we work call center style jobs and we have to deal with people all the time. And it is tough to deal with hateful people. And I also purchased a packet of Bible verse stickers. And if you know me at all, you know that I love the Bible and I love Bible verses. And one of the things that Elizabeth said is that she is a Christian. So I am going to use this one because this is one of my favorite verses, because this is how we should be and what we should do. It says, encourage one another and build each other up. 1 Thessalonians 5:11. So I want to encourage and lift people up, because there are so many things in this world where people are just mean and nasty, and we don't have to be like that. We can be kind and we can be loving and we can build each other up instead of tearing each other down. And we definitely want to lift up and not tear down. So this is our first little pocket and the inside cover. And this is page 1 to just welcome us to December and welcome us to encourage each other and lift each other up and have good things to say. And I am going to create some pockets with other ephemera and with other bits and bobs that I have come across out of my stash. Like, I love this paper, and I think this would be a super cute pocket. It's a big old mushroom, and it's just a pocket, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And Elizabeth, I hope you'll forgive me for not making this perfect, because I can't make things perfect. You know what, I'm going to put it on this side so she has this full side, and she can make a full spread and tuck something here. Yeah, let's see if we can't distress that. We're gonna get some pumice stone and actually see if we can't use pumice stone on the edge of this, because why not? Because it's super bright, and pumice stone isn't super like heavy and dark, and we want it to pop, but we don't want it to be so heavy and dark that nobody wants to use it. So we're gonna take the little circle punch. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it again around the notch. I'm just gonna distress that up. I'm getting excited about December. Is anybody else out there getting excited about December, or is it just me? Am I alone in this? And yes, that would have been a really pretty fall piece to do something with, but I like that mushroom on the other side. So we are going to just stick that down. And I got glue everywhere, as is per usual. So, because I don't want the glue to be everywhere, I'm going to take, this is a glue eraser. And you guys, I have found that this is amazing for removing glue from your paper. When you get glue on a place, you don't want it to be, because it'll leave a shiny spot, and everybody's not a fan of the shiny spots. Also might help if I waited a little bit longer for it to dry, but I don't want it to be there. Oh goodness. And something else I want to do is add stuff to the sides, to the pages, like bits of lace and different things, just to add fun to these pages, because I don't want to send this off looking all weird and sad. And so we're going to get some grit paste. And I bought some grit paste. Y'all be so proud. I made some too. And I'm not sure if I like mine better. Maybe it's because it's what I'm used to. But we're going to put some grit paste on this one. That's good because I just moved it. And I'm going to try down here. Some grit paste. But yeah, you get used to what you start working with. I want her to have some texture in her journal. And this is, you know, I'm trying new things. Getting out of my comfort zone. Everybody got to get out of our comfort zone for the ephemerimber. So we got to let this grit paste dry. And I'm excited to see how it comes together. But we're going to continue to work on this journal. I will probably work on it through the week off camera. And we'll do a little updated flip through maybe of the first signature this week. But right now, we're going to let it sit. We might do some Distress Oxides colors on here or something. Some spray paints. Definitely use some gold. Definitely get some more washi going in here. Do some edging. I have some trim pieces and some lace we're going to pull in for that. I definitely think it is time for us to start using more bees and butterflies and this is such a fun way to participate with somebody that you don't really know. And it's scary and I'm nerve-wracked, honestly. Making a journal for somebody I don't know, that I've never met in person, is nerve-wracking, y'all. Because I want her to like it so much. And so in the comments below, y'all tell me if I should put beads on the strings, because I have these little beads that I thought would be fun on the strings of the signatures, or if I should just make some dangles and put in, you know, like different edges. So let me know in the comments, beads or no beads. Should I do beads or should I just cut the strings off? Because I think that maybe beads on the long one and then cut off the short one. I don't know. Y'all help me out, please. I am honestly begging for the feedback on this because I'm terrified and freaking out a lot. So I do like how this texture paste turned out though. I do need to get the grit paste off my stencils. And I'm just going to do that with a bit of kitchen paper because it's what's handy. And I'll probably take it into the kitchen and actually wash this one so I can get more of that off. Because when you use grit paste, it gets everywhere. And maybe y'all have some tips for me about how not to get the grit paste everywhere, like all over me and all over the craft desk. In the next video, I got that the stamp pad platform, so I'm gonna get some stamps out. We're gonna work with that and get this journal ready to be sent off to Miss Elizabeth, and hopefully she likes it. Hopefully. But I do want to encourage and I want to lift up and not tear down. So let's remember, in a world where you can be anything, be kind to each other. It's always so important to be nice. You don't know what other people are going through or where they are in their journey, or if they might be wanting to think about stepping out of the journey. And that would be tragic. That would be absolutely tragic. So here's the grit paste I made myself. And maybe next time I will try to use that instead of the Ranger Distress grit paste that is opaque. So don't forget, if nobody has told you today, you are important, you matter, and you are enough. And your crafty bestie Tabby loves you. And I do hope you have an amazing day. I hope you will like this video. And thanks for watching.